Dun 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 breaking news dun 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 breaking news dun 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 breaking news. Breaking news. Dun dun dun. Welcome back, everybody, to the Dash Corner. Alright, we got a little bit ridiculous for 6:49 p.m. I saw something kind of interesting pop up on my feed here. I want to know who you think is in the wrong, okay? And if you're unfamiliar, Mr. Snoop Lion Dog, he dropped a video explaining his very frustrating experience with his most recent UberEats order.
In an Instagram video posted last month, rapper Snoop Dogg complains about an UberEats order he never received.
Fucking UberEats didn't bring my food. Talking about he arrived. This is not a safe place. You punk motherfucker. My food. Got all my goddamn money, punk.
Now, clearly, Snoop was upset in this video, right? But if we look just a little closer,
Still doing that shit, Andre? Oh, for sure.
I see a few things right off the bat that very clearly stick out to me. At 10:41, the driver sends old Snoopy boy here a message. Now, I think the context of Snoop's delivery instructions would be very helpful to this, because all we know is the driver is saying he is unsure where to leave the food, right? So I'm assuming Snoop requested it to be left at the door, right? I don't know. The driver, following the presumed instructions, continues to text Snoop, presumably because Snoop is at a big complex and the driver was probably confused where it needed to be dropped off at, because he couldn't, I don't know, maybe he couldn't identify a front door or a safe area to leave the food. I only say that because later in this video, Snoop shows where he's at. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it actually turns out I cannot show you any footage from that, because it appears that Snoop Dogg himself, honestly, probably a smart idea, but he removed the video from his Instagram, and I could not find a copy of it anywhere else on the internet. I find bits and pieces, but not the part where he's standing in the complex. But just to give you a quick idea, you're just standing in like a giant car lot. There's a ton of nice cars around him. I don't know if it was like a car show or what, but it was a huge complex, very dark, very hard to see. And yeah, back to the video. And I could already tell by the look of that location that, yeah, it was probably a little pretty confusing for that driver to know where to drop off the order. I guess if Snoop didn't leave detailed instructions, but again, we don't really know the instructions. But anyway, so the driver sends another message after the timer is expired. God bless this man. He's still waiting around. So after 8 minutes, the driver sends this text saying that he feels unsafe. Now, to me, that plays out in like two scenarios. The first scenario being the driver didn't feel safe waiting around and he was about to dip out. The second scenario, it was a leave at door order and he didn't feel safe leaving the order where he thought it might go. Again, we don't know. We're kind of just filling in the context here. And of course, Snoop Snoop replies the way he replies. Understandably, right? I mean, we all need the chick nugs. Now, I could definitely see the driver's side and why he made the decisions he made. I can also see Snoop's side being pissed. But if it was me personally, I would have just taken my best guess and left the order where I thought I could leave the order. If it gets stolen, it gets stolen. That's not on me at that point. I did my job. I took the picture. The rest was on you if you didn't leave very clear instructions. And then you just learn next time if your food gets stolen. So I don't necessarily agree with the way the driver handled the food, even not getting any responses. The only other context the driver gives is in an article, and it's still not much context. And the whole reason this article is even like blowing up is because the Uber Eats driver is threatening to sue Snoopy Dogg. So the only other context he gives is he was sent to an industrial area, and we can see that from the video, and followed Uber's protocols, but doesn't really add anything else to the story. The real catch of this article, like I said, is that the driver may sue Snoop Dogg for posting his information online. But Dash or Pass, it's just his profile and first name, right? Nah, it's his whole license plate number as well, which to me is pretty dang doxing, you know? Whether the driver was in the right or wrong, I don't think it was fair to him to put his info out on blast to like millions of Snoop Dogg's fans who can easily find him with that information. I mean, people find people with way less. But yeah, I'd really like to hear what you guys think on this. I just think it's a very interesting situation. I don't tend to side with millionaires when they're crying over french fries, but I do see both sides. So it is what it is. But let me know what you guys think. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.